Hi everyone. Now we're gonna see about InsurTech product for the property insurance. So this is a property insurance use case. Is basically predicting insurance premium based on insurance past claim, proximate zone factor, and this factor. So this is a new use case. So I have already created a dummy data set for the property insurance, and then I can able to build a mm, build a pickle model, which will be basically that will be like going to predict that policy premium value of based on these factors. So so that is a split I'm doing here. If you see this one, we have a columns insured, past claims, risk score, risk proximity zone, and policy premium. Property premium is the one we are going to predict. So I'm keeping this X data. These are like a dependent variables, and this is a variable we are going to predict. So this is a predictor variable. And then once I'm building this too, I'm trying to fed into the linear regression ML algorithm. So linear regression, so basically predicts based on the dependent variables what will be the predictor value. So that is what it is going to do in this particular machine learning model. And once I build able to predict, I creating a property premium model vehicle, and then after that I'm storing this model into my backend layer. So this is a machine learning layer, you can assume. And if you see, this is a pretty property premium model that pickle. So in this model, I'm creating an app.py, which is a RESTful services I'm creating. In this RESTful services, I'm feeding this particular pickle model to do a predictions. So that is what I'm doing here. So in this particular app route, InsurTech Premium. So I have a postman. So I'm giving like values. So it could be like a past claim risk score, and then the risk risk proximity rank. So if I give this value, I'm getting some values like this one. And then if you see like a front end AI layer, whenever I'm trying to predict with this particular value, I'm getting the same policy premium. So this is how the backend layer, and the front end layer how I developed. I developed using the React application. So if you see this one, I'm created a component, and then the page what I built, it's an ML app page. So in this ML app page, InsurTech is one of the in this. If you see, this is what as you've seen about like. I created that REST API, published a REST API. I'm using this Axios.post, and then I'm feeding the input values, pass claim risk or risk proximity, and then I'm getting a response. The responses maybe it might be the possibility, the risk, the ranges what user feeding into the input layer that goes beyond the range or less than a range. So in this certain situation, I'm throwing an error saying that it should not be in a it is not having any specific ranges. So and then if there is like other situations also there, the server is not working. So that is like if the server is down or any other issues. So I'm creating this possible error scenarios. For example, if the user not giving any values, the server looking for an options, it will throw an error. Say like I'm not giving any value. So it's a integration mechanism when I'm trying to predict. So server response error occur. Please contact administrator. So this is like one of the example. I need to develop more things, and then I need to add more information like a feature engineering. I mean, we need to add more number of columns. I mean, columns means like number of predictable factors which is dependent with each other. So this is like a very simple, easy way of understanding. If you take a look at these things, I build a different factors. So backend for the Python application, where it will do the backend stuff like creating a REST APIs. And then the front end layer is the UI interface layer where I build up components, and then the components able to consume the published REST API to consume it and then give a proper response to the end user. And if you see, like, I am doing a deployment with the various use cases, and I'm having a Docker also. So Docker basically, the build tool I kept it here. So this will build my Docker image files, and so that's what to run in your local instance. This way I can utilize. And then I'm installing, I keep pushing my code into uh, my cloud environment Heroku app. So what I'm doing here in this particular bat, I'm building a front end. So for example, I'm keep adding a new layers. I can able to run the build of the front end layer, and then I can able to all together I can able to commit into the Heroku branch. And then if I want to do only the, if I made any particular REST API which is kind of a headless API, I can able to publish from only from the backend related information. So this is like an automation tool to facilitate the cloud deployment. Thanks for watching.